should you scout for Juliana and Koraidon? Are they any good? Well, guys, this is the bait unit or one of the two bait units of the 5.5 year anniversary of Pokemon Masters. This is a fighting type striker with an EX roll of tech. And just in case you are not aware, we have had quite a lot of nice, strong fighting types in the last several years. We have Aura Cynthia, a nice tanker. We have a free-to-play Riley who's gonna repeat, come out. His EX role is Strike. He is a sprint unit. And then we have had Ray, a very, very strong sprint sync pair with an EX role of Strike. And then we have had Champion Hop as well. But guys, this is the very first sync pair or fighting type sync pair with a Strike tech combination. So you can expect this sync pair to hit everyone and hit them hard. This is a Master Fair. And nowadays, Master Fairs, as much as I hate to say this, max out at 5 copies, although you can just get 3 copies and just get all the benefits you can, squeeze out from these Master Fairs, because normally the multipliers and everything are at 3 copies, and this is no exception, guys. So, this is paired up with Koraidon. And let's take a look at her kit right now based on Absolutely and Lost modes. Infographics over here. So as you can see over here, you can see level 150 stats, attack is 410 and speed is quite high. The HP stat is average, the defenses are average, and if you have him or have her EX rolled, have her 6-star EX, her stats go up quite a lot more. But you have a passive skill, Hungry Pulse, and what this does is that if the weather is sunny, it will raise your attack stat by 30%. And just in case you have her level 150 with 6-star EX and EX roll, that attack stat from 410 goes up to 611, guys. That is a really, really high attack stat. And, as long as the weather is sunny, your attack stat is going to remain at 611. Now, how do you keep the weather sunny? Well, you have Sunny Day, as you can see over here with her kit. But not only that, but at the start of the battle, Hungry Pulse will also make your weather sunny. And then, it will also extend the duration of sun. So, probably you do not exactly have to even worry about keeping the weather sunny, because it should, unless the battle is super duper long, the weather will remain sunny all throughout. You have like a Master Fair, you have a Master Passive, Paldea Pride. The more Paldea sync pairs you have in your sync pairs, the stronger your physical attack is going to become. And that does not apply to sync moves, unfortunately, but it will apply to your collision course as well as S-collision course. And then your defenses from the opponent's normal physical attacks is going to be raised as well. You have your My Very Own Treasure. At the start, or rather, once you use your sync move, the very first time, you will have your physical moves up next effect raised +2. That's an 80% increase in damage for your collision course or S-collision course. And after you use your sync move for the very first time, you will restore 1 MP for your for your status move, and that is Sunny Day. And then one more thing is Sunny team Pokemon moves up and sync moves up too. When the weather is sunny, your normal attacks and your sync moves for all your allies are going to be powered up 20%. So nice multipliers, as you can see over here. Now, this is not a fire type sync pair. So just by having Sunny Day, it will not normally power up your sync move. So it is not an innate built-in multiplier. Your sync move is not going to be powered up. Your fighting type sync move not going to be powered up. But with your passive skill, it is going to be powered up by 20%. Now, taking a look at her attacks, you have Collision Course. If the opponent is weak to fighting type attacks, your Collision Course is going to be 30% stronger. Sunny Day makes the weather sunny. S-collision course, guys. it will only unlock when the weather is sunny, which is almost all the time. And then when you use this, it will never miss, and everything will become a critical hit. Your attack, your S-collision course will always be 30% stronger if the opponent is weak to fighting type attacks, and it will lower the opponent's defense -3 stat ranks. Now, if you have more than 1 MP of Sunny Day, it will use up 1 MP of Sunny Day and basically cast Sunny Day. Yeah. So you do not even have to bother using Sunny Day. You can just use S-collision course and keep the weather sunny because that's automatic Sunny Day. And not only that, but it will also reduce your sync move countdown -1, and it will raise your physical moves up next effect +2 stat ranks. Now, what if you do not have any MP left for Sunny Day? Well, it will still, be 30% stronger if the opponent is weak to fighting type attacks. It will still lower the opponent's defense -3. It will still be a critical hit, but it will not make the weather sunny anymore, and it will not raise your physical moves up next effect +2. It will not lower your sync move countdown. But either way, it is going to be a strong move. And remember that the moment you use your sync move for the very first time, my very own treasure will restore 1 MP for Sunny Day. So, you have at least 3 Sunny Days. You don't have to even worry too much about it. Sparkling Memories basically raises your attack +6, raises your critical hit rate +3, and then if the weather is sunny, you raise your speed stat +6. Now, how do you use this sync pair? First of all, enter the battle, use Sparkling Memories. That's it. And then you can use S-collision course, you can use your normal attack collision course, and as later on you'll know in the sync grid that probably you want to avoid using collision course until somewhere. But let's talk about later. So you can use Sparkling Memories first, max out your attack stat, max out your crit, max out your speed stat, and then from there on you just use S-collision course, and then you will get to lower your speed, lower your sync move countdown, extend Sun, basically, lower your sync move countdown, physical moves up next effect, and then without knowing it, you're already using your sync move, and then you get to restore 1 MP for Sunny Day again, and blah, blah, blah. Something like that, guys. Now, as a striker, you get to hit every single opponent when you use your sync move. And by 6-star EXing her, you get to, or rather, by giving her EX roll, you get to have your sync move multiplied by 1.5 times damage. So a lot of built-in multipliers here. You have your Sunny team Pokemon moves and sync moves up to. As long as it's Sunny, you get to raise your sync move damage by 20. And then your attack stat is going to be 30% stronger when the weather is sunny. So that's an extra. And then aside from that, well, if you have her 6-star EX rolled, 1.5 times multiplier, that's basically her multipliers for your sync move. So let's take a look at her kit right now, or her sync grid right now. She has an exclusive Lucky Cookie, which is Debut Physical Boost 1, increases your physical moves up next effect by 1 the very first time you enter the battle. Meh, I'd rather give her super powered 3 and make her even stronger. So that built-in 30% increase in damage becomes a 60% increase in damage. I'd rather give her super powered 3 or probably critical strike 2. That would be fun. 1 out of 5, you got haste and headstrong. Basically, your speed stat and attack stat cannot be lowered after you use your trainer move. 2 out of 5, you got a move gauge refresh for collision course. You have healing sun. You have Sparkling Memories MP refresh 2, which is technically worthless unless you just want to waste a turn. Speeding Sun and Sunscreen 2 to reduce damage you receive from the opponent if the weather is sunny. 3 out of 5, if the first time your status move or your Sunny Day goes to 0 MP, you'll raise your physical moves up next effect +2 stat ranks. So in case that lines up with your S-collision course, your next attack is gonna be like 4 stat ranks of physical moves up next effect. That's like 160% increase in damage. That's going to be really strong. You have Charging Sun 5. If the weather is sunny, your attacks, normal attacks, are going to be 50% stronger. That's good. You have Endurance. You have a sync move multiplier, Inertia. The higher your speed stat is raised. And how do you do that? Instant using your trainer move, your speed stat is maxed out instantly. Soften Up 1 guarantees that your sync move is going to be a critical hit. Solar Flare 5 powers up your sync move by 50% if the weather is sunny. Sparkling Memories, Mighty Physical Boost 9, get to raise your physical moves up next effect plus 2 stat ranks, which only applies once because, you know, unless the opponent lowers your attack stat and lowers your speed stat or lowers your critical hit rate, this is only gonna be applying once. And then user sets sunny weather free move next 9. Applies the free move next effect to the user when it turns the weather sunny. You can actually get this and use B collision course, and your next B collision course will always be free as long as you have Sunny Day MP. So, you have a lot of multipliers for this sync pair. Charging Sun 5, you have your built-in passive skill, you have your built-in, 2 built-in passives, you have your EX roll, you have Solar Flare 5. A lot of things about this sync pair make this really, really strong. But, again, this is a Master Fair, and Master Fairs max out at 5 copies now. What is up with 4 out of 5? Makes the weather sunny the first time the user's sync move is used each battle. Now, if I'm not mistaken, 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5 for Master Fairs are free energy, if I'm not mistaken. And free energy, basically, they're positioned in a nice place in the sync grid. And why not? Why not get this one? And then you get to keep extending that sunny weather. You know, your sun will never end anyway. You don't even have to worry about this anymore. So 4 out of 5 solar sync, I don't think that's really necessary. What about 5 out of 5? Guys, 5 out of 5, collision course hit. Restore status Pokemon move MP once 9. Earlier I did tell you guys about probably you don't want to use collision course until the very last part. So once you use collision course, you'll restore 1 MP of Sunny Day. So probably when you're out of MP for Sunny Day, you can use collision course. This will only activate once, and by that you can use Sunny Day, or you can just use your whatever body move, and then the sun will just never end the moment you use this. Nothing. I don't know if this is crazy because her kit is already crazy enough. Yeah, that's for this sync pair, guys. This sync pair is quite strong. Crazy strong, actually. Her defense stats, if you have her 6-star EX and EX rolled, I think that will at least go up to like 200 defense and 200 special defense at level 150. So not really that bad sync pair, and really strong damage. Not only physical attacks, but also, you know, rather not only your normal collision course, but also your body move and also your sync move. Shame that the sync move or the body move and the normal attack only hits one opponent rather than, you know, having Ray. And Ray just hitting every single opponent makes every opponent flinch. This sync pair does not make any opponent flinch. So if you have Ray, guys, maybe you do not need Juliana and Koraidon if you have Ray. But if you do not have Ray, this is a very nice sync pair to have. In fact, I think Ray is like the best, if not the second best fighting type attacker that you want in your team. And the other one is Champion Hop. If you have them, you can consider skipping on Juliana. And if you do not have them, then maybe scout for Juliana, or, you know, this will synergize really well, by the way, with Nemona. Nemona and Screamtail, or Cygnasuit Nemona and Screamtail, because Cygnasuit Nemona benefits from sun. So if you have, you can probably pair them up and they will kind of synergize well together, especially with that Paldea Pride. I forgot what Cygnasuit Nemona's master passive is. But anyway, that's this sync pair, guys. And let me know what you think about this sync pair. Are you gonna scout? Because a lot of people waiting for Koraidon and Miraidon, and finally they are here. Are the professors coming next? And what will happen with the timeline if the professors arrive in Pokemon Masters? Until then, scout for your faves and over the meta, although this is gonna be kind of meta right now. And until then, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to support this channel by hitting the like button. And if you want, you can go to coffee.com/SPLGum. Thank you to Caius for the recent coffee donation. I really appreciate it. Also, Jeremy, thank you so much for your support as well. And thank you to all the members of my channel. If you want to support me by becoming a member, click on the join button down below. But until then, I will be working on Florian and I will be going to bed. Tomorrow is a big day and gem count, unfortunately, is gonna be postponed. Yeah, enjoy these two videos. Rawr.